Hello my dear Cachaça friends, today I take you with me to Minas Gerais when it comes to artisan cachaça, the most productive state of all Brazilian states. And we go to the Coronel Xavier Chaves distillery situated in the town with the same name. Coronel Xavier Chaves is one of the oldest cachaça distilleries still active. According to the Ministry of Tourism, it's actually the eldest cachaça distillery still active. Anyhow, it's been in business for over 250 years now, so it really is a very old cachaça distillery. And they still work the old way, with an old water wheel powering the distillery and so on. Now, the distillery itself was in difficulties a couple of years ago, and it's taken over by Santo Grau. Santo Grau is part of the Osborne group, very known for its sherry, a Spanish company. And they have a couple of cachaça distilleries in their portfolio now, and one of them, and the most notorious probably, is this Coronel Xavier Chaves. What's special about this very nice cachaça? There is no influence of wood maturation whatsoever, which does not mean that this is an unaged cachaça. In the distillery they have some underground stone tanks, over 250 years old as well. They are part of the UNESCO World Heritage right now. And all the cachaça distilled at the distillery in small copper pot stills goes into those stone or concrete tanks for about 6 months. It's not really a maturation, it's more of an oxidation, but it changes a bit the character of the cachaça. The bottle I have right here is Safra 2015, so a batch from the year 2015. Bottled at 40% alcohol, rather standard. Let's have a go at this. First thing that's remarkable is the sweetness in the nose. You know, most cachaças, especially when they're unaged, when there's no wood influence, like in this one, most of those cachaças have the very vegetal, punchy notes, but this one is rather sweet in the nose. The taste, however, is completely different. The sweetness has gone for the biggest parts, and it's a very grassy, punchy cachaça. And there's even a little mineral touch to it. It's almost like the stone, the concrete of the tanks have given some flavors to the cachaça as well, but that's impossible, of course. But it's very nice, it's powerful. It's a cachaça you can go both ways with. I mean, if you make a caipirinha or a cocktail, whatever kind of cocktail with this one, it's gonna be great. It's powerful, it's punchy. You got those strong, grassy flavors. But I like it pure as well, because it's a very honest cachaça. There's no masking defaults in the production by the wood. It's straightforward, lovely cachaça. The bright side of a European company like Osborne, very big company taking over, is the packaging. I mean, let's be honest, lot of Brazilian cachaças, they have horrible labels. Most of them have just a screw cap. This one, I mean, it's a very nice label. It shows the authenticity of the product. It pictures the old distillery with a water wheel. It has some nice information on the sides about the distillery itself. Apparently it belonged to the cousin of Tiradentes. And Tiradentes, for non-Brazilians watching, it's the national hero of Brazil. You know, it's the brave heart of Brazil. So some information on the distillery itself, some information on the brand. Very nice labeling, and no screw cap, but a real cork. Great. Most important, of course, is the taste. The sweetness in the nose has gone after a few minutes. It's becoming very floral. You got those little white flowers coming through. Very, very pleasant nose. Even if you don't like the punchy taste, the very strong caney flavors, the nose is very, very pleasant. Powerful, but not aggressive. There's nothing aggressive in it. It's not the kind of cachaça that will burn down your throat. Absolutely not. And the finish, the aftertaste, just lingers on. You often get those unaged cachaça. You take a sip and I mean, after 2-3 seconds, it's all gone. This one just lingers on. It keeps your palate well covered. A bit of a herbal touch, bit of white peppery notes. It's powerful, but it's elegant. It's not the kind of in-your-face power cachaça. No, it's an elegant cachaça, but straightforward. Definitely for cachaça lovers, one to have in your collection.